and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. 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 Never address me as Robert unless it's by that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never say my. I'm not defined by these clothes as zeros. It don't matter if you got $6 or 6 figures on the creek, cause in the end we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6 beat. Flashbacks that happen, visions way back in G-Berg. Every single one of my homies and me were plotting how to get about it, make a hit, forget about it. Young and with a dream, but nobody gave a not like these rappers with flows, but look good online. Not made to feel bad for speaking about on my mind, or caught up nigga who wish you was. I wish I could face my and smack that at air. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still, way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. Hey yo, said it on my last album, but you wasn't tapping in. Mumble, let's make rap again. Industry don't give up about rapper, what's happening? A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMZ. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
The left fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Second baseman.
So striding in, D. Gordon. First offering on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. That's popped up. Martinez coming on, but this will land untouched. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. The first shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. Cobb on the move. He makes the play, and the runner will try to tag from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely.
The first base.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, former All-Star Game MVP Steve Garvey. One and 0. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Too high. Ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to...
Well, the play's been made, and that... Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Philadelphia, the shortstop, Hanley.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Ready now, Ty Cobb. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line hard toward right center. Kiermaier makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner, it's a ball. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Hamilton is under it, and that retires the set. Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal.
Leading off for the Bees.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Catcher, Yasmani.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons.
Nope.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And he loses him on a breaking ball. Stepping up now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Off is Simmons. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And digging in is the outfielder, Nick Markakis. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So stepping in, Zach Greinke. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Markakis stands at second with 2 gone. Line toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Here's D. Gordon now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Longoria in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Stepping in, Andrew Jones. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The first
pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Bellinger.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Hamilton on the move, and no one will track it down. Greinke's ready. Here's the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Now the 0-1.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Scorched to third. Chapman has it cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. Striding in once again, Matt Chapman. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. First pitch on its way. And he pops it up. Longoria in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he comes back with a fastball. Now to the plate, Josh Harrison, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Digging in, Trevor Bauer.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Bauer.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. In now, Hanley Ramirez. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to Garvey at first, and with that. So striding forward now, Andrelton Simmons as we begin the top of the 4th.
The shortstop.
Fly ball out toward right field. Cobb has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. It's flagged down deep in the hole. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Kiermaier takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score as they move on top 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Zach Greinke. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ramirez ranging up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. It's there, and he's out. So digging in now, Ty Cobb. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Grandal moving to his left. 2 down. Now at the plate, Andrew Jones 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up, and a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard.
And the throw is in time to get him. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
New York, the left fielder. Billy
Rounded up the first baseline. Backhanded. The tag, and he is out. Digging in once again, D. Gordon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hands, his eyes lit up at the plate.
2-0 now. Hit hard toward first. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it'll be in time. Posey delivers the strike to get him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Longoria has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now the pitch.
The catcher, Buster.
Down the third baseline. Chapman brings it in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from.
And we'll have to leave it. Settling in now, Steve Garvey. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
The first baseman.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Catcher.
Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. No hits to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. Cobb racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Jones is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cobb moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Babe Ruth is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Kiermaier. Still going back. Gone! So the lineup flips over and digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He's a Gold player who's particularly known for being a speedster on the bases. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Ty Cobb. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. He singled his last time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He tracks it down, and that will end. Felipe Vasquez is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 73.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he lays off there 1-0. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground to third. Longoria gloves it. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Billy Hamilton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
The 2-2. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Jones. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
First baseman.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Cody Bellinger sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Ready for another chance, Buster Posey. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. And that will conclude matters here. Ready once again, D. Gordon.
Leading off.
First pitch on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. That'll bring up the 2-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Yasmani Grandal. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases.
In the sky, one day there was nothing, and the next there was life, and all the rivers and the mountains and the sun and the moon, and then all of a sudden it's the crowbar. People everywhere will try to bring you down. Those jealous, they will try and take your crown. It's easier for them to put you in a box, keep you safely locked away because they hate it when the...
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington. At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Dewey, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Don Mattingly. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hard ground ball to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Garvey at first, and with that, here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Softly hit to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Burnett is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
He's going, he's going,
Look out, there goes Hamilton. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Hard hit to first. A play at the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting fourth.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Two and 2.
That's inside.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Garvey over at second. Grandal at first, 2 out in the inning. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already.
And we'll have to leave it there. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daddy Goose. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. Now in the box, Josh Harrison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Harrison.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
So he threw the slider darting.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. One there. Oh, but he beats it out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. First pitch on its way. Hit to short. Simmons has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves. At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ball two with a sinker that runs off the inside. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Standing in, Matt Chapman.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 2-0 on the way. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Nick Markakis, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And he is in there. So coming to the plate, Nick Markakis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Runner's going. That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Greinke. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Goose is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Chapman is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, he misses it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Hamilton takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next is speedy D. Gordon. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Line to the right side. Goose will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Jackie Robinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So here now is the pitcher, A.J. Burnett.
Number 34.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a great change of pace has him off balance. A swing and a miss. Swinging a soft liner. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Grandal gathers, and that ends the inning. That'll bring up the two-time All-Star MVP Steve Garvey. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now that's popped up. Robinson is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and Burnett's looking at a 1-2-3 inning here. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Hit in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over. Into the box, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
All even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Goose. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single.
The third base.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he'll dive back in. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. He's got it. A toss over to Gordon at second. And stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. Late that time for a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding into the box, Napjcjd flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Into the box now, Zach Greinke. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. Harrison's got it. The throw to Robinson. On to first as now at the plate, Didi Gregorius 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 0-2 the count to Santiago. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to Gordon. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Robinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's popped up. Greinke has a play, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Billy Hamilton, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard towards the hole. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. At the plate, D. Gordon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, D.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Now the 2-0 home. And he'll hurry back to second here, as he was wise to not push it that time. And now the runner's trying for third. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Robinson scoops it up, and Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Steve Garvey is playing in this one by way of the Hardware Series. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. To short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time. Ted Williams is going to grab a bat and pinch hit. So as we surmise, that'll be it for A.J. Burnett. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Hard hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Acuna. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's a high pop-up. Garvey has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Now batting, Don Mattingly. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Garvey fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. And the Adam Ottavino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Andrelton Simmons. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Acuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Fouled away. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Now he ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game.
A swing and a miss. That into the box now. Daddy Goose. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Slow little roller to third. Chapman has it cleanly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count, hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And he struck him out. So striding in, Nick Markakis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Popped him up. Gregorius waits on it. 1 out. Standing in, Zach Greinke. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready now, Billy Hamilton. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 the count. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Goose. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Digging in now, Benito Santiago. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped up, and no one will track it down. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Robinson.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And there are 2 away now. Jorge Posada will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jorge Posada.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're... Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, former All-Star Game MVP Steve Garvey in the dirt. And now let's see, in time as he just gets the tag down. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Goose makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Stepping up now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone all the way into the upper deck. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Don Mattingly will bat next. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He pulls this one into right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Stepping in, Daddy Goose. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Kiermaier is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.